52 senators present at this meeting. The minutes of the previous meeting were available to the senators. Are there any corrections to the Senate Journal? Hearing none, the Senate Journal is approved as provided. There are no special guests to give remarks at this moment in time, and we shall proceed to open forum. Rule 32, Section 2 of the Senate states any student enrolled in Texas Tech University may address the Student Senate during this time on any given issue for a maximum of 10 minutes. If you wish to address the Senate, please stand to receive recognition from the chair at this time. Please rise, state your name, college, and the college you're enrolled in for this record.
My name is Cooper Carlisle. My name is Cooper Carlisle. I'm part of the College of Arts and Science, and I am speaking on getting Texas Tech Hockey Club back in Lubbock, Texas. So basically, Texas Tech Hockey Club plays in Amarillo, which is 2 hours away. I've talked to a lot of students about if they would go to a hockey game. They said they would as long if it was closer. When I'm bringing up hockey home would boost school spirit, student involvement, and give us something new and exciting to rally around. A couple of years ago, I made a petition to bring Red Raider hockey back, and it got over 200 signatures. So the interest is in the student body is there. I've already emailed President Skovanak, the Board of Regents. I've also emailed the Student Advancement, and I've also emailed the Dallas Stars Foundation because of how much they've done and grow hockey and ice sports in Texas. And now I'm coming to y'all, SGA, because every door I've tried has been shut on me, so here I am. My main goal is to see the United Supermarkets Arena used for more than just basketball and concerts and other events, but it is one of the best facilities in West Texas, and it could easily be used up for ice hockey. This could also open up some new winter sports like women's hockey and figure skating. It could even open up even student skate nights, things that could bring people together and make campus life even better. Down the road, maybe this even leads to a dedicated ice facility at Tech, where students, families, and whole Lubbock community could use year-round. I know there are challenges in funding, logistics, scheduling, but none of them are impossible. The hockey team already launched a foundation campaign to keep their program alive, covering equipment and travel, just to stay on the ice. That's where it starts. This isn't just about hockey. This could open up a lot for other sports and other events at the United Supermarket Arena. Examples that Arizona State, they started out as a hockey club, and then now they have their own hockey arena. But thank you for your time. I hope this message could stir you into maybe even looking into this, but thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Please state your name and the college you're enrolled for.
My name is Cameron Burke. I'm enrolled at the Texas.
Sorry.
Sorry, my first time here. My name is Cameron Burke. I'm enrolled in the Texas Tech College of Arts and Sciences. And I wanted to speak a little bit about safety concerns because I have noticed that there is a really frightening lack of concern around this sort of thing. I have right here data from 2019 from the Texas Department of Public Safety. And the crime rates here in Lubbock County compared to Harris County, which is Houston, one of the most dangerous major cities in the country, is quite staggering. In Harris County, they have a total reported of about 4,071 crimes per 100,000. In that same year, Lubbock County had 5,000. In fact, the only thing we did better than Houston is that we have fewer murders and fewer auto thefts. We have a 79% higher rape rate than Houston, Texas. We We have a 49% higher rate of assault than Houston. We have a higher rate of burglary by 53% and a 24% higher rate of larceny. Whenever I'm walking around Texas Tech, I'm always kind of frightened by the staggering lack of concern about lighting, about surveillance cameras, and it has led to several close calls that I've had, as well as several close calls from people I've been close with, or even people that I've just seen walking around. Just recently, there was someone I knew that was stalked and followed around Texas Tech, and there was not much that she could really do other than call the police and just hope they showed up on time. I myself have also been very close to victimized on campus and next to campus. I have been stalked. I have almost been shot in the street next to campus. And this caused me to move away from Tech and live way the hell out in the southwest part of town. Excuse my language there. So I just want to know why we don't have any concerns as it relates to the safety of students at Tech. We need better lighting. We need less glare. We need more security footage. We need more security cameras. My car has been hit and ran in a parking lot once, and I could not figure out how to get my car repaired from the person responsible because not a single parking lot, not a single one, has any cameras around there. So I just want to shine some light on this issue to figure out what's being done about this, because to me this seems incredibly just unacceptable. That's pretty much all I wanted to bring to attention right there.
Is there anyone else who wishes to address the Senate? Please state your name and the college you're enrolled in for.
My name is Kevin Allen, or Senator Allen. I'm at the College of Arts and Sciences. I've been at Texas Tech since 2023. I've been in Lubbock for 34 years. Two things. So years ago, Lubbock had what's known as the Cotton Kings, and I worked for the man that owned the Cotton Kings. Cotton Kings was pulled from Texas Tech when the administration wanted 60 or 70% of concession. So that young man, that gentleman is correct. There is money to be made there. It's all positive. I strongly encourage looking into that. The second thing, Cameron, Mr. Burke, I've had a lot of parents come to me with that issue. In fact, last semester, I had to pull my concealed carry on campus because somebody was running at me. I noticed them in front of the sub, and right as I went to pull, one of their friends reached out and let them know by yelling, "Hey, don't do that to him. He carries a firearm." Okay. That should have never had to happen, and something worse might have happened had I had to discharge said firearm, which that's not the reason I carry. But I do as my Second Amendment. The fact is, had the worst happened, there would have been no footage to defend me or anyone else. And the last time Texas Tech police discussed crime on campus, they went on record stating the campus was too big for them to police it correctly. So I would strongly consider, if we do look into surveillance cameras, that we try pursuing this just for the safety of current students and future students. It's the right thing to do, and students should not be having to move away from campus out of fear. Thank you.
Is there anyone else who wishes to address the Senate? Hearing none, we will proceed to executive reports. Please welcome Chief of Staff interns on behalf of Ryan Cavazos.
Good afternoon. The first SORC meeting of this semester was a success. We'll share the time and location for our spring meeting in November. Thank you.
In regards to Town Hall, the Directors of Special Projects and the Director of Events will help coordinate a time and place for a Town Hall in mid-November.
Okay, and on the Student Success Corridor, on Wednesday, the executive team met with the Student Success Corridor Committee. They want us to send out qualitative data collection surveys and use the Town Hall to gain feedback on reorganizing student resources around the campus.
Regarding Recycling Day on November 15th, we are working with the Director of Sustainability to table on Recycling Day and hand out eco-friendly products.
Regarding fraternity and sorority life, we're working with the Deputy Chief of Staff to set up times to go to Greek-like chapter meetings to spread awareness of SGA initiatives and to receive feedbacks on aspects on campus.
Please welcome External Vice President interns on behalf of Jackson Bentley.
Hi guys, I'm Cade. So Jackson left us with a little quote. It says, "If fidelity to our cause is the compass of our civic duty, then the true measure of our ambition must be unwavering service to those we are entrusted to represent." Wednesday weekly tabling signups are out, so y'all should sign up for this. Tabling October 6th for voting registration before Lubbock primary elections went really good. Thank you to everyone who helped out with that. Also, tabling for Matador Mental Health Day on October 8th went great. Thanks to everyone that helped out with that. And Alcohol Awareness Week is October 15th. Signups will be coming out soon, so be on the lookout for that. And if you need to contact Jackson, that's his email and phone number in the bottom. Thank you.
Please welcome Student Body President interns on behalf of Faith Geiswhite.
Good afternoon, everybody. Just to summarize some of the fees that Faith is on, the Student Fee Committee unanimously voted for no change in fees, and then the Student Athletic fees voted for a 5% fee increase as it was seen as a strategic investment in the future of Texas Tech athletics. We thought it would help strengthen the student athletic experience, sustaining all sports programs, and transforming game days into a more dynamic and unifying experience for the entire student body. The student members of the committee voted for an $8 increase from the current $142 fee to $150. Members agreed on a measure to ensure the fiscal stability in the years to come. Thank you.
Regarding the student mobile ID, we're looking into how other universities have implemented their systems, comparing costs, benefits, and overall accessibility. And we're also reviewing documentation, technology requirements to understand what would be needed to bring it to Texas Tech.
With the help of the academics committee, we should see a soft launch for the TTU AI bot towards the end of October, start of November. Super excited for this, and this is just the beginning phases, so hopefully around next year we can have it fully be operational. And then also participate in the informational technology panel on Wednesday, where we highlighted both strengths and weaknesses that students face with IT services.
TTU preview is on Monday, so we are so excited to welcome prospective students to Texas Tech campus. And then they have begun speaking with sororities and fraternities and other organizations on what the student government is working on. So make sure to keep us updated on your committee reports and keep up the great work. Have a great happy homecoming, and we'll see you guys in the office next week.
Seeing as there are no judicial reports at this time, we will now move along to committee reports. Senator Scovel.
I move to amend the standing rules of the President and skip all committee reports.
You skipped remarks for the
Skip remarks of the President.
It's later.
No,
Okay. Please welcome Internal Vice President interns on behalf of Madeline Clark.
everyone. We're officially down to the last 3 meetings of the semester. As we move forward, the main focus should be on getting your pieces written and collaborating with other senators to bring your ideas to life. If you're unsure about the feasibility of an idea or want guidance on what taking action might look like, don't hesitate to schedule a meeting with Madeline. That's it. Thank you.
On that note, make sure to schedule your IVP meeting with Madeline soon. The deadline to meet is the first week of December, and while that may seem far away, the semester always moves quickly. These 45-minute meetings are an opportunity to check in on your progress and discuss how Madeline can best support your success in the Senate. You can book your meeting using the link included at the bottom of every email she sends.
Last week, the IBP chaired the Health and Wellness Fee Committee, which concluded with a recommendation to approve a fee increase. Madeline would like to extend her gratitude to Senator Joyce, Senator Safuna, Cabinet Member Mary Shaw Davis, interns Luke Thurman and Sarah Adams, and Journal Clerk Aguilar for their diligence and dedication to the committee's work.
A reminder for college committee chairs and vice chairs, please make sure you schedule a meeting with your respective deans. Reaching out to them can feel daunting at first, but Madeline and the executive team are more than happy to help you get in contact or even walk you through how to start that conversation.
Finally, Madeline would like to give a warm welcome to our to the new first-year council members. Although she can't be here in person today, she and the entire executive team are excited to meet you all in the coming weeks. Senators, keep an eye out for an email from FYC directors. Senator Scoville and Senator Reiniger are about to start the mentor process. Madeline and the executive team send their warm wishes from West Virginia, where they are proudly sharing their incredible work our Senate has been accomplishing with our fellow Big 12 schools.
Seeing as there are no judicial reports at this time, we will now move along to committee reports. Senator Scoville.
I'll move to suspend standing rules and second and skip the reading of all committee reports.
It has been moved and seconded by Senator Caro to suspend the standing rules of the Senate requiring the committee reports to be read. This motion is undebatable, unamendable, and requires a 2/3 vote. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no.
No.
Ayes have it. Rules are suspended and the committee reports are skipped. All right, so we made this at the beginning of the Senate retreat, and so just remember, as one unified body, we work to empower every Red Raider through leadership, advocacy, and community. With intentional representation and a spirit of innovation, we leave a legacy of excellence that shapes the future of Texas Tech. The floor is now open for routine motions and other business. Senator Joyce.
Madam Pro Tempore, I move to remove Senate Resolution 61.37 from the agenda.
It has been moved and seconded by Senator Downs to remove Senate Resolution 61.37 off the docket. This motion is debatable, unamendable, and requires a majority vote. Is there any debate on the floor? Senator Joyce.
Just to clarify, we had 2 pieces of legislation with the same intent, so we decided to remove one of them from the calendar and add the authors for both pieces all onto one document, just to clarify for all of you.
Seeing there's no more debate, those in favor of suspending the rules of those in favor of removing this piece from the docket, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed say nay. The ayes have it. We will now move on to first reading. The first on the agenda is Joint Congress Resolution 61.01.
So I'll present the piece and I kind of explain this if you'd rather. But the piece was represented and revised, and it had so many amendments and changes that we decided to take the piece that we passed last meeting off of the agenda, off the second reading, and put it on first reading again as a new revised piece.
Senator Downs.
Madam President, I rise to present Senate Resolution, Joint Congress Resolution 61.01, saying the sentiments of the student senates regarding congratulations of Chancellor Ted L. Mitchell on his leadership and historic tenure as the 5th Chancellor of the Texas Tech University System. May I approach the podium?
You may.
All right, guys, like I kind of said, RNA decided to take this piece off of from the last meeting, off a second reading, and put it onto first reading again because it had so many different changes to it by the authors and stuff. So we're just representing it here again. So, Madam President, I move to place Joint Congress Resolution 61.01 on second reading and to send to the committees.
It has been moved and seconded by Senator Hernandez to place Joint Congress Resolution 61.01 onto second reading and send to all committees. This motion is undebatable, unamendable, and requires a majority vote. Please vote in the polls. With 52 in the affirmative, piece passes. Senate Resolution 61.31. 3-2. 3-0, sorry.
Senate Resolution 61.31. 3-0. May I approach the podium?
You may.
Okay, RNA has looked over, or, okay, this is over, okay. RNA had a justice resign, so this was just a Senate resolution indicating that we're gonna have a new Chief Justice, Associate Justice step into their place. So therefore be it resolved that the Student Senate of Texas Tech University confirms Avery Phillips as an Associate Justice of the Student Government Association Supreme Court.
It is.
Madam President, I move Senate Resolution 61.30 to first reading, second reading. And what? And be sent to all committees.
It has been moved and seconded by Senator Stevens to place Senate Resolution 61.30 onto second reading and sent to all committees. This motion is undebatable, unamendable, and requires a majority vote. Please vote in the polls. With 52 in the affirmative, piece passes. Senate Resolution 61.31. Senator Rodriguez.
I would like to present Senate Resolution 61.31.
You may.
Hello, Senators. Good evening. My name is America Rodriguez, if I haven't had the pleasure of meeting y'all yet. But today, this Senate resolution is pretty straightforward. I am the senator for MCOM, so this is a building I'm pretty much in all the time, and I'm sure most of y'all have had one class here. But basically, this piece just really speaks about the air conditioning here in this building. I don't know if y'all can feel it now, but it's a little warm, even though it is hot outside and there's a million people in here. It is pretty much warm all the time. And we just really want to regulate that. We also conducted a survey that was sent across the campus, not only just MCOM students, but also students from all different colleges, and some of the findings were pretty concerning. 92% of the students reported that the classrooms have been uncomfortably warm. 96% that there was a lack of air conditioning, which is hard to focus in if you've ever been in a really warm room for a very long time. Not only just students are affected, but also faculty and also people who come and visit the campus. We also have different student-led organizations, and also just we have RaiderCom, which is here, just an example, where they have clients that come in here all the time and want to do business here for Texas Tech, and they're also uncomfortable. The basement is uncomfortable. We also have faculty who work in this building, and they are have also told us that they are pretty cold in their building, which is kind of strange. But this piece is just really regulating the air conditioning and making sure that maintenance is consistently inspecting the AC units, and also just make sure that the lecture spaces remain comfortable for people to focus. So really, at the end of the day, this is just a piece to make sure that all students are able to have a good experience here, and also lecturers, because why would you want to be in a place you're not comfortable with and learn there? So I'd really appreciate your support. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I move to place this reading on a second reading.
It has been moved and seconded by Senator Proy to place Senate Resolution 61.32 onto second reading and sent to all committees. This motion is undebatable, unamendable, and requires a majority vote. Please vote in the polls. Senator Emanuel. Yeah. With 54 in the affirmative, piece passes. Senate Resolution 61.33. 32. Senator McCall.
Madam President, I rise to introduce Senate Resolution 61.32, stating the sentiments of the Student Senate regarding the installation of low-tech solar-powered crosswalk signage at the commuter north crosswalks. May I approach the podium?
You may.
Senate Resolution 61.32 targets pedestrian safety at the commuter north crosswalk, parallel to Canton and perpendicular to the Drive of Champions, which is one of the busiest areas, and we've seen heavy traffic, low visibility, and near misses. VP Operations supports a quick, low-tech, solar-powered option while permanent upgrades arrive in 2027. This resolution recommends installing solar-powered crosswalk signage now to boost driver awareness and protect pedestrian safety with minimal cost or disruption. Madam President, I move to place Senate Resolution 61.32 on second reading and sent to all committees.
It has been moved and seconded by Senator Sweden to place Senate Resolution 61.32 onto second reading and sent to all committees. This motion is undebatable, unamendable, and requires a majority vote. Please vote in the polls.
Senator Whittakind, have you voted? You can check on the screen. Thank you.
With 54 in the affirmative, peace passes. Senate Resolution 61.33. Senator Saunders.
Madam President Pro Tempore, may I rise to introduce Senate Resolution 61.32, stating the sentiments of the Student Senate regarding the impeachment of Senator Noah Abercrombie. May I approach the podium?
You may.
Hello, everyone. My name is Delaney Saunders. I am an at-large senator, if I haven't had the opportunity to meet you. I serve on the Rules and Administration Committee and also as our Sergeant at Arms. This resolution is regarding Senator Noah Abercrombie, who currently has 6 total unexcused absences from mandatory meetings where he has failed to be present, also at student retreat worth 2 absences. The Rules and Administration Committee also offered him a membership hearing, and that he did not reply to our email, nor did he attend the meeting. So Senator Abercrombie has failed to meet attendance requirements and has displayed a neglect of duty from their position as senator for the Rawls College of Business Administration. And with that, we recommend that he is impeached. So, Madam President Tempore, I move to suspend the standing rules of the Senate and place Senate Resolution 61.32 on second reading and sent to all committees.
It has been moved and seconded by Senator Joyce to suspend the rules that require pieces to be placed on second reading, and sent to all committees. This motion is undebatable, unamendable, and requires a 2/3 majority vote. Those in favor of suspending the rules, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, please say nay. Ayes have it, rules are now suspended.
Madam President, I move to place Senate Resolution on third reading and final passage to impeach Noah Abercrombie.
It has been moved and seconded by Senator Tippin to place Senate Resolution 61.33 onto third reading and final passage and impeach Senator Noah Abercrombie. The motion requires a 2/3 vote to sustain the impeachment. The floor is now open for a hearing. Is there any discussion?
Madam President, I move a friendly amendment to amend Senate Resolution 61.32 by striking up 2, inserting 3 on the top of the resolution in our packet.
Noted. The floor is now open for a hearing. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, please vote in the polls.
Has everybody voted?
With 100% in the affirmative, the impeachment is sustained.
Madam President, I move to remove Senator Abercrombie from the Senate.
It has been moved and seconded by Senator Joyce to remove Noah Abercrombie from the Senate. This motion is undebatable, unamendable, and requires a 2/3 vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. Ayes have it, Noah Abercrombie is removed from the Senate. Senate Resolution 61.34.
Madam President, I rise to introduce Senate Resolution 61.34 regarding the need for backup power in the chemistry building. May I approach the podium?
You may.
Hey guys, I'm MCOM Senator Andrew Hernandez, for those of you who don't know me. It's kind of a longer piece, so I'm just gonna kind of condense it. After campus almost blew up, it almost nearly wiped out the chemistry building's like equipment and stuff just because it didn't have backup power. And that's millions of dollars of equipment back there. So this piece is going to effectively put backup power into the chemistry building. Should something like that ever happen again, we are protecting all of that equipment in that building, just making sure we keep chemistry up and running. So that's what this piece is doing. I move to place this on second readings and send to all committees.
It has been moved and seconded by Senator Sweden to place Senate Resolution 61.34 onto second reading and sent to all committees. This motion is undebatable, unamendable, and requires a majority vote. Please vote in the polls. With 54 in the affirmative, peace passes. We will now proceed to second reading. 61.021. Senator Joyce.
Madam President, I rise to reintroduce Senate Resolution 61.21, stating the sentiments of the Student Senate regarding the implementation of an honors student caucus. May I approach the podium?
You may.
Hey everybody, this is the piece on second reading from last week about creating an honors student caucus. For those of you who are unaware, caucuses are just formal ways for groups of senators to work together under a common usually theme or identity. This one is about being an honors student. Since we have so many honors students, all of us can work together and work with the honors community to better represent some of our constituents. I will say, if you are an honors student interested in being on the honors caucus, please send me a message, email or text sometime after this meeting. But Madam President, I move to place Senate Resolution 61.21 on the third reading and final passage.
It has been moved and seconded by Senator Richard to place Senate Resolution 61.21 on third reading and final passage. This motion is debatable, amendable, and requires a majority vote. Is there any discussion on the floor? Hearing none, please vote in the polls. With 53 in the affirmative, peace passes. 61.22.
Madam President, I rise to reintroduce Senate Resolution 61.22 regarding the readjustments of the seats in room 57 of the MCOM building.
You may.
All right, guys, so just a recap of what this piece is. The seats in room 57, which is in the basement of this building, are pretty much broken and leaning forward heavily. So it's just a really uncomfortable experience for all students who are taking class there. So pretty much what this is going to do is just make it known that we want it to be fixed and readjust the seats so that they're leveled. Madam President, I move to place this on third reading and final passage.
It has been moved and seconded by Senator Parvathaneni to place Senate Resolution 61.22 on third reading and final passage. This motion is debatable, amendable, and requires a majority vote. Is there any discussion on the floor? Hearing none, please vote in the polls. With 53 in the affirmative, peace passes. We will now proceed to the consent calendar. If you're presenting a resolution, please proceed to the floor and line up in order which the piece is to be presented. .35.
Okay, yes, this is me. Sorry, I was just checking. So basically, I was in a research program, and it was called BAT LSAP, and it's Bridge Across Texas, Louis Stokes Minority Alliance participation. And basically, it just helped us get into the world, because sometimes whenever you're in big spaces, like we're in a PWI, it might be kind of hard for you to get out there and start doing research or feel like they want you to be out and doing things. So this just let us do that, and it was funded by a grant, but we didn't get renewed for our grant next year. So I just wanted to commend the amazing 3 women that helped us, because it not only helped us do research, but we went to conferences and they paid for us to go to the conferences, and they supplemented the cost for us, and then they ended up feeding us at all of our events. So they were just such amazing people. So if you ever need anywhere to study, there's free printing in the U STEM Center, and last year we moved it to a bigger location so then more people can print for free. And then if you need tutors, they're still offering their tutoring services through our STEM Center, even though we don't have our research program anymore. So I just wanted to congratulate these amazing people.
Hi. This congratulatory piece is for Dean Roland Fowler, who's the Dean of the College of Engineering at Texas Tech, and he was appointed to be the Fellow of the American Institute of Chemical Engineers after just a couple decades of membership and significant contributions to the field of chemical engineering. So this is just congratulating him and on his decades of scholarship, leadership, and mentorship that continue to elevate the College of Engineering.
Madam President,
Yes.
I move to a friendly amendment by inserting Senator Jameson and Senator Cervantes as co-authors on Senate Resolutory Piece 61.36 and inserting Senators Kirkpatrick, Jordan, and Hayes as co-sponsors on Congratulatory Piece 61.36.
Noted. 61.38.
Okay, hi. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Hannah Lockett, and I'm a Rawls Senator. I made this congratulatory piece to congratulate Flatland Cavalry for their contributions to Texas Tech in the release of their documentary, Flatland Forever, a Texas Tech story. If you're not familiar with this band, they're a Texas country music band, and 4 of their 6 band members are Texas Tech alumni, including lead singer Cleto Cordero. They are currently in town for homecoming. They gave Tech students first access to watch their documentary on campus this week. They're headlining the concert tomorrow night, as well as being inducted to the West Texas Walk of Fame. So I just wanted to write this to congratulate them, because they're really proud alumni and they love Texas Tech, and they just do a lot for our students. So, yeah.
61.39.
Hi everybody, my name is Bobby, if I haven't met you. I am here presenting a piece about the Centers for Students in Addiction Recovery. They have one of the highest GPAs of any org on campus, and they've started in 1986, and they've served as the template for every similar org in the US, so I thought that deserved recognition. That being said, I have a couple friendly amendments to it. On line 4, the addiction inventor, strike the V and replace it with C, so the addiction center. And then I move to add the name A. Hernandez to the authors list, and to the co-authors list, S. Alessio, W. Shaw, E. Jameson, C. Feuerbacher, P. Cervantes, M. Adeniyi, A. Enos, E. Lujan, Y. Akinyeye, and V. Parvanataneni. And finally, I move to strike out George Comiskey, Associate Director, Center for Students in Addiction Recovery, and replace it with Dr. William Buddy Gerber, Director for Center for Collegiate Recovery Communities, and Mr. Ariel Lyons, student at Texas Tech University. I can get that to you later. Take that.
61.40.
Hi everyone. If I don't know you yet, my name is Sarah Sweden. I serve as the Rawls Senator. This resolution 60.40 congratulates the First Year Leadership Association, FYLA, on completing its interview process and its official inducting the class of 2024 cohort. It recognizes FYLA as one of Texas Tech's premier leadership programs that help first years grow through engagement, mentorship, and service. After a rigorous 2 rounds of interviews and applications, 26 new members were selected for their dedication to leadership and excellence. This resolution lists the names of all selected members and commends them for embodying the core values of Texas Tech University: excellence, leadership, and service. It also highlights their role in connecting the Student Senate with future campus leaders. Finally, Madam Pro Tempore, I move to place Senate Resolution 61.35 through 61.40 to third reading and sent to all committees.
It has been moved and seconded by Senator Hayes to pass Senate Resolution 61.35 through 61.40, excluding 61.37, to third reading and final passage. Please be aware that the consent calendar must pass with 100% unanimous vote in the affirmative. If there is any reason that we should vote on or discuss a piece independently, please rise now and move to take a piece out individually. Hearing none, please vote in the polls. With 100% in the affirmative, consent calendar passes. Moving on to announcements, any member of the Student Government Association may make relevant announcements to the chamber at this time. Senator Caro.
Hi, I'm Gabby Caro. I'm a member of Alpha Phi Sorority, and I'm selling tickets for Taste of Texas. It's a big philanthropy event we have. We're going to have food trucks, and tickets are only $5, and you get a sample taste of all the food trucks we have, and then you vote on who can dress them. And I need to sell at least 5 tickets by Monday next, so please buy it.
Senator Richard.
We have the honor flight this weekend. We send them out on Saturday morning. It's going to be really early. It's going to be great. Everyone is welcome to help send these veterans out. We have 81 veterans that are going to be recognized for their service. They will be coming back Monday evening at like 6:30, I believe. So I'm really excited to be doing that with our senior elite school for Taste of Texas. And then I'm having a bake sale on Sunday for Set Your Desk to National this summer. So if you'd like more information, please message me.
Senator Scoville.
Motion to adjourn.
No. Senator Manucci.
Okay, just a fun announcement. Merch is finally done. We're going to drop the link after this. Reese is going to explain just a little bit so everybody can hear and understand how the merch will work. So.
Senator Walker.
Okay, sorry, this will be really fast and everyone wants to go home. But yeah, like she said, we're gonna send the link out tonight, and it'll close in 7 days, but then I'll extend it after that. But just to remind y'all, it's individual. If you don't know what we're talking about, we made really cute merch. I sent it a long time ago in the group me, but there's like cute stuff for everyone, so it's really great. And you can pay for it. It's like up to you if you want to buy it or not. And then it'll all get shipped to the SGA office, but the order just has to hit a minimum of 12 for each like thing. So like the t-shirts, we have to sell 12. Sweatshirts, same thing. And so if you pay for it and it doesn't hit, you'll get your money back and it won't charge you. So that's how it works.
Senator Manucci.
Also, if you do order merch, Reagan is going to be doing like a photo shoot so we can have stock images. So just watch out for that later on as well.
Senator Scoville.
FYC, don't forget to send your selfie for attendance. Otherwise, you're kind of absent.
Senator McAllister.
So I know Faith mentioned it in her notes, but also the AI chatbot will be coming out at the end of the month. And IT has also asked student government to be part of the group testing it out and then filling out a survey on how it was. And the academics committee will send that out later this month once it's released.
Senator Alessio.
Hi, so I'm working with a couple people. Abigail Vega is one of them. We've worked with SGA. We're attending with SGA. We were gonna make something last meeting, but it didn't end up happening. It's essentially a marketplace in Rawls. We had the Rawls marketplace last semester. It was a great success. There's a lot of foot traffic, so if you do own a small business and you're interested in any sort of, getting that moving, or you want to make sales, it's gonna be November 13th. November 13th is a Wednesday. It'll be at Rawls from 10 to 2 p.m. So let me know, and I can give you a form to apply for that. So a lot of foot traffic. They have a small business, literally anything. That's at no cost to you. You can be a vendor at this marketplace.
Senator Wynn. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. FYI people, for attendance, we don't have selfies, but we do have a sign-in sheet.
Ms. Bliss.
And then announcement from Melanie. She just wanted everybody to give her 2 interns up front a round of applause for her.
All right, hearing nothing else, is there a motion to adjourn? Senator Scoville.
I move to adjourn.
It has been moved and seconded by Senator Caro to adjourn. This motion is undebatable, unamendable, and requires a majority vote. Those in favor, please say aye. Those opposed, say nay. Ayes have it, meeting adjourned.